Hi, hello there, and welcome back to the greatest channel on YouTube. Your art fucking sucks. I can guarantee you that. But before I want to get into why I think that almost all art sucks, we need to define art. And of course, for this we could turn to books. We could turn to theory. Or we could shut the fuck up and listen to me, Jesper. The way I see it, there are two trains of thought, not four. Two, I can count. And while I'm not saying that either of these is wrong, I am saying that both of these are stupid. So on the one hand, you have camp, art is everything. And this includes, like, I don't know, a cow is it's Mother Nature's art. But also the shitty fucking drawing your 2-year-old child hands you. And then on the other hand, we have the elitists who will say, oh, you know, it's just the paintings that were painted in the 1700s and perhaps one of fucking Mozart's thingies. Like I said, neither are wrong, but I think both are fucking dumb. So you might ask, well, Jesper, if you think they're both dumb, then what do you propose? I propose that this is completely useless and stupid to talk about. Well, Jesper, why are you making a video on it? Why are you watching it, you fucker? Anyway, the main point of irritation for me, besides the sun, is that people seem to pick and choose, you know, which side they're on. Because you have to play by the rules of one of these camps. I'll be honest with you for a second. The real reason I'm making this video is not just to be annoying, but it's also because I came across a podcast on Spotify. I haven't listened to the podcast, maybe it's perfectly fine, but the title was something like make art, not content. And you can use art as a synonym for classy, beautiful, good, but only if you play by the rules of the elitists. Because you can't say, oh wow, this is real art, to something that the other camp would argue is in fact art by its own standards. Thus, you cannot use art as a synonym for that and then turn around and write a shitty ass poem and put it on Instagram. And of course pass it off as art. So that's stupid. But on the other hand, camp everything is art also doesn't seem to really grasp its own rules. Cause this is gonna be really my best argument ever. But these people will go, you know, anything that crafts something new can be considered art. Anything that gives you an aesthetic experience where you go, whoa, or where you go, oh, that surprises you is art. But say, if I were to come on a picture of your grandma, they probably wouldn't call that art. Even though, in essence, it's doing the same thing as painting the Mona Lisa. You're creating something new with something that was a fluid. Anyway, now that we have that out of the way, not sure what we have out of the way, but we have something out of the way, I just want to point out that no matter by which rules you choose to play, or if you're a dumb fucking stupid idiot that doesn't play by any rules, still, most art sucks. It's just a matter of 99% versus 99.99999. I sound like Hitler percent. Let's take a look. Okay, right here we have the most reliable source of information. The Huffington Post has compiled a list of the 25 artists you should be following on Instagram. Because as we all know, Instagram is the ultimate place to showcase your art. First one, Oleg. This is awful. I hate it. It looks terrible. But Jesper, it's impressive. You couldn't do that. Yeah, no fucking shit. But just because something is impressive doesn't make it good. It's pretty impressive when a serial killer manages to kill 20 people without getting caught. Is it good? No. Alright, second one, Shepherd whatever. Cool, it's knockoff Banksy. And as we all know, Banksy is the single greatest artist of all artist arts. Ugh. Cause. I don't hate that, because it is, like, it's hideous, but at least it's not flashy. I don't mind this one. Why the fuck is Yoko Ono on here? That's just a regular ass picture. Shut up. This is shit. Paul does stuff with lemons. Again, this is terrible. It's a bunch of fruit with a color in front of it. Just truly revolutionary. More knockoff Banksy. I mean, it's a cute fucking dog, but as an artwork, it's fucking terrible. It's a picture of your dog. If you're in camp, oh, everything is art, then yes, this would be the pinnacle of art. And of course it sucks, because, you know, 99.999 etc% of it sucks. And if you're in camp high art, this is a stupid picture of a cute dog, and it still sucks. Jill, for a little political art on your feed? yeah, the sheer political power radiating from this image. I don't think I can take anymore. Here's Ryan for typography lovers. Art is a weapon. Take a... How is it a weapon? Rather, Camp Everything is Art would say a weapon is a piece of art. But how do you operationalize art as a weapon? I don't fucking know. Like, oh, I mixed green and yellow. Take that, patriarchy. Anyway, just as an artwork in itself, this is shit. Looks terrible. Like, genuinely, it says for typography lovers, and then it's just like capital Times New Roman meets the shitty font that every terrible gothic band uses. But Jesper, art is subjective. Yeah, duh, I'm not fucking denying that. But what I am questioning is why art being subjective and everyone having a different opinion has led to this idea that all art is somehow good? Or rather, all art is good until proven otherwise. That shouldn't be the case. Why is that the case? Because, okay, hear me out, right? Any given piece of art is likely disliked by more people in the entire world than it is liked. And ultimately that goes for anything. Whether it's your new laptop, a Christmas tree, or this fucking video. If you were to show it to every single person in the world, more people would hate it than like it, probably. So then why is art a synonym for good in many cases? Why isn't it the other way around? Why isn't art guilty until proven innocent? Because I think that should be the case. That said, I think I can answer my own question. Why is all art considered to be good? Well, firstly, because people generally don't subscribe to one of the two camps, right? Most people would agree that most Minecraft videos made by 10-year-olds on YouTube are shit. Ooh, what a hot take. But you would have to consider those videos art if you're in camp everything is art, which most people appear to be. And yet that doesn't seem to be taken into consideration when talking about art, seemingly opting for a fucked up elitist but everything is still art kind of fucking blend. And thus the conclusion of this video is that everyone is fucking stupid. Kidding. No, I'm not. Kinda. No, I'm not. One final point I want to end this on. About a year, more than a year ago, I kind of tried to challenge this, you know, I went out and did my own thing. No, anyway, I participated in a one-night exhibition type of thing, and I tried to make the worst thing possible. I called it high art, hung a phone from the ceiling with word art displaying high art, and recorded myself reading, I think, the Communist Manifesto, tentacle porn, and some COVID regulations, layered those on top of each other, and that was playing through the headphones from the phone. So truly terrible, right? And yet it was art, according to Everything is Art camp, right? Because I spent time, I spent effort, I spent fucking money on this. And yet the general reaction was a quick look and a scoff. I'm actually not kidding, a few people actually scoffed at this, and then moved on to looking at another drawing. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with the drawings there. I mean, I kind of am, because again, all art should be assumed to be terrible. So yeah, I wasn't surprised by that reaction, but it did show me that I was right in my assumptions. That people who say they're into art are generally into one type of art. And again, that's okay. But using the word art, such a generally assumed to be all-encompassing term to refer to just one thing, seems a bit weird. It's kind of like people who say they're like filmmakers on YouTube and they make shitty 5-minute videos ranting about how art sucks. So yeah, that was my conclusion. Not sure what it was, but I made a couple of incredible points. Man, it's yeah, it's hard always being this correct, you know? Anyway, see you in the next video or something. I don't know, get fucked. Oh yeah, FYI, I'm not saying like go shit on every artwork you encounter, as much fun as that is. I'm saying don't expect art to be good just because it's art, because most of the time it fucking won't be, and then you have to end up pretending you actually give a shit about it. And that's how you end up with a Bachelor of Arts. You get that I'm not fully serious, right? Right?